Today you're going to be learning how to draw a sunflower using oil pastels, like this one. You're going to start by drawing the flower. Firstly, draw a circle in the centre of the page, then add petals. I used a photo of a sunflower to help me, and if you want to, you can too. Once you've finished drawing the flower, add a stem and leaves, as shown in the video. Now we'll be colouring in the centre of the flower. First, take a light green and shade in the circle as shown. Then, colour in the rest of the circle using a brown. Once you've done this, use the green and blend the two colours together. Then, using a darker brown, go around the edge of the circle. Once you've done that, the next step is just to colour all the petals in a bright yellow. Eventually, once you've coloured all the petals in, it should look like this. Next, you're going to pick an orange and start shading in the petals. I did a line down the middle and also went round the outside of the petals. You can shade them how you want, however, just try to make them look realistic. You can also go over it with the same bright yellow as before to blend the colours together. Next, we're going to start on the stem and the leaves. Firstly, I took a light green and shaded in the entire stem. Then, using a darker green, I coloured in the top of the stem and all down one side. Next, I took a middle green and coloured down the left of the stem, before taking a yellow and colouring in the middle. Finally, I took the light green used at the beginning and blended the colours together. Next, we're going to start on the leaves. To do this, take your darkest green and colour the edge and middle of the leaf. Then, take your middle green and blend outwards. Finally, take your light green and fill in the gaps. If you're confused, because it is quite hard to explain, please look at the video and copy what I am doing. Then, using your darkest brown, go back to the centre of the flower and add lots of dark brown dots. Eventually, it should look like this. Once you've finished the middle and are happy with how it looks, you can start on the shadows of the sunflower petals. I used an ochre, which is like a gold, but you can use whatever colour you like, maybe a red or a brown or an orange, and just go around the petals and start adding in the shadow. I later went over it with a darker brown just so you can see the shadows more clearly. You can do this too if you like. This is what your finished sunflower should look like. I'm now going to show you how to do the background, but if you prefer you can leave your drawing like this. Well done, you're almost finished. Now I started on the background. I decided to do a bright blue like the sky, but you can do whatever colour you like. You could do a bright pink or orange, or maybe you'd want to do a light purple or blue. I used the blue to colour around the outline of the sunflower. Remember, try to stay on the lines. Once you've finished, it should look like this. Next, I used the light blue and ran round the outline again. Once you've finished, it should look like this. Then, using an even lighter tone of your background, shade in the paper so there's no white left. If you don't have a lighter tone, then use the same as before, and if you want, you can go over it with a white. Well done! You finished drawing your oil pastel sunflowers. Once you're done, you can add more details if you want, or maybe draw some clouds and a sun.